What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are back in the Cycle Frontier, and in this video I will be showing you how to level up your factions quickly. I'm gonna try to make this a shorter video, so let's hop right into it. In the Cycle Frontier, factions are basically different companies who all offer different things like weapons and consumables. And to progress further into the game and get into harder areas on the map, you will need some of the high level guns that these factions will be selling. But to purchase them, you will need to level that faction up to a certain level just to buy their guns. So currently there are two ways to level up a faction in the Cycle Frontier. Number one is to complete the campaign missions and jobs that each faction will offer. These missions and jobs will range from killing certain enemies to bringing these factions different resources. And for each mission or job you complete, you will receive a decent amount of faction experience that will level up that faction. Missions will only be able to be completed one time, while jobs will be repeatable, so make sure you always pick up all of the missions and jobs that you have available to you before you leave the space station. The second way to level up a faction is to sell that faction your unwanted items. To do this, you will just need to visit that faction's shop, which will be near the faction's leader. Then you can hit the sell button at the top of your screen and drag any unwanted items into the sell section on the right of your screen, and if you sell those items to that faction, you will get K marks and faction experience in return. Just be warned, you will only get faction experience from the faction you are selling your items to. Now, in my opinion, the quickest way to level up a faction is to use both of the previously mentioned methods at the same time. To do this, focus on completing missions that the factions have, but while you're doing that, loot anything that isn't bolted down and bring that with you back to the space station to sell to those factions while handing in their missions. One good loot run along with completing some of the missions that you have can give you more than a full faction level, so it's definitely worth it to do both of these methods at the same time. Now personally, I think a really underrated way of leveling up a faction is hunting. The animal parts you get from killing creatures in the game can be sold for a decent amount of K-marks and faction experience, and they are pretty easy to get. And on top of that, you will more than likely find these creatures near your mission objectives, so while you're there, take some time to kill the creatures and collect their items. And if you're lucky, you might even get a legendary creature head that can be sold for up to 520 faction experience, which will be a very nice boost. Another really good resource to go after to level up your factions quickly will be minerals. Mainly nickel, veltacite, titan ore, and meteor fragments and cores. Now these things can be pretty heavy, but they are worth it to sell and they are easy to find. So if you plan on going after minerals, make sure you bring a very big backpack. But I really don't suggest putting all of your effort into just grinding expensive materials to sell, because you can always die on the planet after a long loot run, and then you will end up returning to the space station with nothing. So make sure you focus on your missions and jobs and prioritize gathering the resources needed to complete those missions, so you can at least leave the planet with some sort of faction experience gain. But that's gonna be pretty much it. But before this video ends, I just wanted to let you know that I plan on creating a lot of videos for the Cycle Frontier on this channel. So if this video has helped you, please consider subscribing to this channel, as I'm sure my future videos will help you as well. I will also be streaming the Cycle on Twitch. You can find a link to my Twitch channel in the pinned comment below. But anyways, I hope this video has helped you, and thank you for watching.